cards, which is what I don't normally do. But I've been guided to do them. So we're gonna look into how your person is thinking about you, feeling about you for the beginning of February, which includes Valentine's Day. All right, so I probably should say Happy Valentine's Day to you guys ahead of time. First time I've said that. Anyway, Libra, after we get some guidance or we see what your person is thinking and feeling about you, we're going to get some more cards on that, and we're going to get guidance at the end. It's going to be extended for this. It's going to be an 18+ reading. Okay, so if you're interested in that, I'll talk about what that reading is entailing at the end of the video. The link to view the extended is in the description box below. Okay, it's kind of like Patreon. It's my Patreon site, but I built it on my own web space since I buy my own web space. Why not, right? So if you're interested in the extended reading, it's the first link in the description box. Okay, if you have any issues with anything, please reach out to me and let me know. All right, Libra, we're gonna see now how your person is thinking and feeling about you this time for the beginning of February 2023. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Guardians, Seers, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. This keeps coming up for the signs with this deck. Now, if you haven't seen my other readings, this is a Valentine's playing card deck. A lot of people talk about how you shouldn't read tarot when you're dealing with a card deck like this, but my guides have asked me to read it as tarot. Just so you know, I do what I'm told, right? So Two of Spades, which is Two of Swords, what I'm picking up on, keeps coming up. I love you when you give me hugs. And every time this comes up, guys, this means that your person is a touchy-feely person. They love to be hugged and touched and caressed and cuddled and all these things. They may seem like they don't want to, but they are actually kind of deceiving you in a way because of past trauma, because maybe they dealt with someone who couldn't handle someone who was needing hugs, who is needing some sort of physical touch. Okay, I get this a lot with this card. So, but if you read what it says, right? I love it when you give me hugs. This person doesn't really need much from you, Libra. They just want you to be there, and there is, they feel a lot better or closer to you when they're hugging you. There's something about when you embrace, sparks go off, like they feel things I've never felt from somebody. I mean, if you see all the hearts around them, and look, he's like holding her head too. It's not just like one of those like bro hugs or something, or a hug that you give to a family member or a friend or something like that. This is like, it's an embrace. They're very close to each other. Their chests are touching each other, and the guy has one arm wrapped around her back and the hand on the head. I mean, again, this guy also has to touch other parts of your body, not in that way. We'll get to that in the 18+ reading, but this person just wants to feel this closeness to you, but there is this physical closeness, okay? But with the Two of Swords here, they've been having a hard time really trusting in what their heart is telling them, especially when they hug you or they're near you, all right? Or there's some sort of touch somewhere. It's like something goes off within them and they feel like they're at ease, they feel calm. I'm getting again that they get this spark or whatever. So it's like with this energy, Libra, they've had this tendency to have a hard time with accepting how they're feeling in the heart space as opposed to the mind space, because they're saying, how do I feel like this when I hug this person? Where is this coming from? Why do I feel like the world escapes me and time is erased, and you know, it's like we're the only people on the planet? This is how this person feels when they are that close to you. And again, if they're actually having some sort of physical touch, especially if you've hugged this person before, which some of you have. And I can't tell you how many times this has come up already, and this is like, I'm still going through the zodiac signs and I'm almost done, but it's kind of, again, this person's trying to get out of their head. They need to stop second guessing. They need to stop overthinking this, because what they're feeling in their heart space is true. they can't continue to be avoiding the situation, which is what they've been doing, with regards to accepting how it is that they genuinely feel when they are around you. And it's just like the energy from you is so potent, and they've never gotten that from anybody else, that it's they have been trying to come to terms with. They're trying to find some sort of logical sense into how they feel with you, and they can't. They just can't. When it comes to true love, when it comes to those types of really deep emotions, you can't put any logic to it, nor can you put any words to it. Two of Swords is the inability to speak the truth. The throat chakra gets locked up, right? There it is. There's a tickle in the throat. And I know a lot of other readers do that too. There's a tickle in the throat. They cough. The throat chakra, it's there. And this person's saying, I don't even know how to express how I feel. I don't know how to articulate what it is that I'm feeling inside. Is how do I get the words out? So this person's been really trying to get over this indecisiveness. They know they need to make a decision to tell you how they feel. It's been very, very hard for them, because again, some of them have had trauma with allowing themselves to actually speak up, not just feelings, romantic feelings for people, but it's also just feelings in general, okay? And your person has been trying to get out of this. It's like being between a rock and a hard place. What do I do with this? I know I need to say something about how I feel. I know I need to make a decision. I know I can't just keep holding this in indefinitely for eternity is what I'm hearing. I need to speak up. I need to find a balance between my head and my heart, because what's been happening with this person, it's been all in their head. All in their head. It's like, I don't know. Is what I'm feeling genuine? And they're trying to avoid it. No, they can't be. I can't get this feeling from this person. This is not really how I feel. This doesn't exist, right? So this individual is kind of like, I'm just gonna avoid it. I'm gonna put my head in the sand because there's no way this is a reality, but it is. Their heart keeps telling them that it is. They keep getting signs and synchronicities that this love is for real. So the bottom of the deck is the Love is Humble card. And you're the first ones to get this, if I'm not mistaken. It's 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Diamonds, okay? There's an energy here where, with this 2 of Swords, your person has really been doubting your kindness and your generosity. How is it that this person is as generous, as sweet, as kind, as giving as they are? They feel this from you. Somebody here is very intuitive. I'm getting strong Pisces energy here. So this person may have dealt with a lot of people who gave to get something back. It's like an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Well, if I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Or if someone does something bad to you, then you got to do something bad to them, or vice versa type of energy. That's the shadow side of the 6 of Pentacles. So what this person is realizing is that kind, generous people do exist. That people give just because they want to. It's that lyric in the Ray LaMontagne song called I Was Born to Love You. If you haven't heard that song, that's a message from your person to you, okay? So this person's starting to realize there are giving people. They just want to give. They just want to be kind for the sake of it, because they know what it does to others. They're starting to see you differently. And before, they had a huge hang up about it. They were like, there's no way. It's kind of like we were overthinking how generous you were being. You may have given them gifts before, and they're like, why are they giving this to me? I didn't do anything. It's not my birthday. It's not this holiday. It's not Christmas. It's maybe you've given them something for their birthday or for a special occasion, but you see what I'm saying? Some of you have given gifts to your person just because, hey, I have this for you. Or, hey, it's your birthday, I have this. Hey, it's Christmas, I have this. Hey, I was on this vacation, I was in St. Thomas, and I got this for you. because you thought of them, and you're the type of person who likes to give. But you don't give because you're expecting something back. That's true love right there, right? What you put into the universe is what you get back. And when you're doing things out of the kindness of your heart, it will be returned to you in different ways. It may not be returned to you through the person you gave the gift to. Keep that in mind. I actually had a karmic who brought this to my attention. And he said, Jess, even though you're being nice to people and you're doing these things and they're taking advantage of it and they're not helping you, or it's returning the favor, not because you're doing it to get something back. It's kind of more of an appreciation of what somebody is doing. And it doesn't have to be strictly gift giving. This is time, energy that you're giving out to people, right? Hey, I'll do this for you. I'll do that. You know what? I got it. It's like buying the person behind you Chick-fil-A, which is what I used to do when I was in my 9-to-5 job. And I had this sense to just, oh, you know what? I'm going to buy the breakfast for the person behind me. There was one time when I did that. There's a reason why I'm saying this. And the person had a $45 order because they were buying breakfast for people at their work. And I said, oh my God, I thought it was going to be maybe like $10, $11, $12. And it was $45. And God said to me, Jess, you got to let it go. And then when I saw the person's face in the rearview mirror, they couldn't believe it. Even the person that I told them, hey, I want to go get the person's order. They're like, just charge it to my card. And they're like, are you sure? I said, yeah, go ahead and do it. They're like, but it's like $45. And that's when God was like, are you going to go back on your word? I said, no, it's okay. I was a little bit taken aback by it. But when I saw the person's face, though, it's like I could feel it from them. They're saying, I have to say thank you somehow. I have to go catch that person in the car. Who is that person? And God's like, no, just keep driving away. Don't, we had like a telepathic exchange or something. And I felt pretty good that I bought a whole like group of people breakfast, not just one person. And that was returned to me more ways than one. And my karmic had told me, it comes back to you in different ways. Remember, what you put in, it comes back to you, but it's how the universe is going to give it back to you. So keep that in mind. Okay, be very, very careful with especially giving things or doing things for people just so that they can do it back to you. That's not how it works. But there is an equal give and take in this connection. And there's also this person was getting overthinking this. They were second guessing, like, should I even say anything to this person about how I'm feeling? Or maybe they want to give you a gift. Or like, should I give them this gift to show them how much I appreciate them? There is a gift coming from somewhere. And I'm getting for some of you who kind of stopped being kind and generous to them, you pulled your energy away because you weren't getting anything from them, really. Maybe not even a thank you. Maybe they were questioning why you gave them the gift in the first place. Not even a simple thank you. Maybe some of you didn't receive. But some of you were like, you know what? Okay, fine. Well, I'm going to stop doing that then. I'm going to stop giving my time and energy to you too. And this person was like, you also, Libra, started to realize there has to be a balance between equal give and take. You guys are the balance people, especially with relationships, right? So some of you realized, I gotta stop doing what I'm doing. But you got that returned to you in different ways because God saw what you were doing. And this person is starting to realize, oh wow, well, I need to do something to show my appreciation for this person because I took advantage of their kindness, their generosity. I thought they wanted something from me. I thought they were going to bamboozle me. I thought they were going to like put something over my head. It's like a dangling carrot. And this person could also thought that you were being greedy. But what I'm getting though, Libra, is that your person was being selfish and greedy by not really giving to you in some way, shape, or form what you were giving to them. There's got to be equal give and take if you want to have a harmonious, stable relationship. you know? But how you give to one person may not necessarily be how you receive from the other person. Does that make sense? There's got to be equal exchange of energy of something here. And with that Two of Swords, this person's been like, oh my God, how do I not know that there's an ulterior motive to them giving me gifts? There's also a sense of like overthinking where every time you gave them something, they had treated you poorly in the past, or they were just like, I'm not really doing anything. And they're like, okay, there's an ulterior motive here. This is conditional giving. They're setting me up for something. Which is why they're giving me something, because I do get a strong energy, Libra, that your person was dealing with other people who were conditional. Well, I did this for you, so why didn't you do it for me? This is not how it works, guys. You don't do things just because you're expecting something from them. Nope. Okay. So this person's now realizing, oh shit, I gotta do something to fix this. This person has also been trying to figure out what to do for you, or what kind of gift to give you, because they know you are deserving of so much more than what they didn't give you in the past. Okay. So I'm getting a strong energy where this individual's like, I gotta stop avoiding the situation. I know I need to do right by Libra, but I gotta do it in a way where it's gonna come from the heart. Hence, it's not just the physical part of this, it's the heart that's been missing with that Two of Swords. I gotta give something from the heart. It can't just be like I talked about in readings before with the flowers, right? I'm not saying that if somebody gives you flowers that you're supposed to be all huffy puffy and unappreciative. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm getting is that this person knows that you are more than just deserving flowers. Does that make sense? They want to do something for you that is great. It's like a surprise. They want you to be caught off guard by what it is that they're preparing to give you. But again, the love is humble thing. You've given a lot to this person, and because you were thoughtful, you were also humble about it. You're like, okay, well, you didn't appreciate the gift, or I didn't really, you know, just like, okay, you were just taking and taking and taking. What is this? But some of you didn't get irate. You didn't, you know, throw shade. You didn't get belligerent with them and kind of like try to fight them off. Like, what the hell, man? You know, I keep doing all this for you. What gives? You kind of took a step back and said, you know what, it's a waste of my time. I'm just pulling myself away. If this person's not going to appreciate me, what I do for them, then no more of that. And this person wasn't just doing the gift giving or whatever. They were giving time and energy, maybe even counsel. Maybe they were giving gifts to like their kids too, or being generous with like other people that they know. It's like this person is very, very kind to a lot of people, because they know that even a compliment brightens somebody's day. And I realize when I do more of that, especially when I see the person, I feel it. They're not having a good day. They don't want to be where they're at. If I'm at a store or someplace like that, and if I genuinely want to give him a compliment because I do like something. I'm not saying that I like your hair when I hate it, right? And I think it's crazy, or in my opinion. So I give him a compliment. This is as simple as giving people compliments, guys, with the Six of Pentacles. You're being humble, right? It's kind of like, let me make their day just by saying something. You can work wonders when you do that, Libra. And I think this person, your person's realizing that they can do the same. Right? Somebody doesn't have to come back and say, after you tell them, oh my gosh, I love your shirt. They don't have to come back and say, oh, I love your shirt too. No, you don't need that. You don't need that validation, Libra. So, you know, especially when you're giving to others, be humble about it. You know, don't be like going out there and saying, oh, I gave $1,000 was like today, and I did this, and I did that, and I did that, and look what I'm doing. Don't let your left hand know what the right hand is doing, or whatever. It's vice versa. You know what it is. Give out of the goodness of your heart, because the only person that needs to see that is God. And He will repay you for that generously. When you're kind of like, I'm going to do this for this person. I'm going to say this to this person. I'm going to make this person's day because I know they need it. That's when you're coming from a place of Christ consciousness, right? Look at Christ. Look at all the people He helped and He healed. Did He ask for money? Did He ask for one penny? You know, all He asked for was like, I want you to do unto others as I've done unto you type of energy. Just utilize me as an example and be that example of Christ consciousness for others when it comes to like give and take here. And yeah, you know, you can have people where, like, I know a lot of readers and other people talk about donations and things like that. You know, if you feel drawn to do it, you do it, right? It's like I've said before, if you feel like an exchange of energy, you want to sow into my work, into this channel, and God's saying, hey, go ahead and put something in, then do that. I'm not around here to go like money grubbing, whatever the word is. It's like, no, you have to do this, you have to do that. You know, but of course it's an exchange. I can't give too much either, right? We all can't. It's got to be a balance. I give something to you, and if like you're being drawn, you give something back, but you give something in some way, shape, or form. It's even like, I don't know when talking about this, when you have readers and they're saying the like, share, subscribe, or whatever. The big thing that I see is more about like sharing it with others. Like you know, for me, the message being conveyed is important. If more people can receive the messages I put out, or other positive messages, or words of encouragement, enlightenment, inspiration from other people who have these channels, when you put that out there, you know, somebody's going to benefit from it. And even that for you would get something back from that too. And it has nothing to do with money or tangible things. It's sharing the wealth of information. It's sharing the wealth of inspiration, of love, of understanding, of peace. So when you start realizing that the Six of Pentacles energy, equal give and take, is mainly because of that, your world starts to change, especially with regards to the material world. And it looks like you've taught this person about love being humble here. And I do get a strong energy that some of you were just really, you gave again, because it wasn't like you were showing off either. It's kind of like, it's, what's it called by Jennifer Lopez? My love don't cost a thing, right? You can buy all this stuff. Buy me all these watches, all these cars, all these dresses, whatever, but did it come from the heart? It's like in the Backstreet Boys song, All I Have to Give. Do these gifts come from the heart? And I always correct the grammar in that song, guys. It's a pet peeve of mine because it says, does his gifts come from the heart? And it irks me. It's been irking me for decades. So I always correct it when I'm singing the song. But that song, that Backstreet Boys saying, All I Have to Give, it's like, okay, they've gotten you these things, but did he really give it to you because he wanted to? Did he do it because he wanted to make you happy? Did he do it because he control you? Can control you that way? That's where some, especially feminines, some women get caught up in, where they're being given all of these really nice gifts. But that's because some of the males know that women are more prone to material things, nice things. And that's a form of control. And it's also a form of an excuse. Well, if they're just happy with material stuff, I don't have to be there emotionally. I don't have to be there to, like, really to kind of like give them the love. I'll just give them stuff. That's for somebody. So this person's understanding that the love you give them is humble, and that your kindness and generosity is coming from Christ consciousness. It's coming from a divine place. Okay. So we're gonna look into What else? How else your person's feeling and thinking about you? Let's see what else Spirit, Holy Spirit wants us to know about your person. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiades, here. Please reveal to us for highest good. What else? How else does Libra's person feel and think about them? Who's walking who? Control, power issues, resistant, unenthusiastic, being led on, getting pulled and overwhelmed. That's totally the Six of Pentacles, a shadow side about giving the crumbs. I'm just gonna, you know, do this so that you can keep like coming back, or like I have control of the situation. What did I say about people controlling others with things? It could be your person too. Just take it how it resonates. Okay? See what that you will give and take? This is also you, Libra, understanding who's controlling who. Who's leading who? Is it an equal balance? Or is somebody being controlled by the other person? This could very well be with the Two of Swords here with your person. About being generous with you, returning the favor in some way, shape, or form. They thought that you had control, power issues. You were doing this to try to control them. And then they tried to control the situation by just not giving back, not responding, or not appreciating, being led on. That's the crumbs energy, the Six and shadow side of the Six of Pentacles. Okay? Now, if you are continuing to overdo it with giving too much of your time, energy, money, things to this person, and they're not like appreciating it, and there's no other thing that they're giving back to you, it has to stop. Some of you could very well be conditionally giving to your person. Let me go get this thing to, like, you know, so that they're still in my purview. They're still in the 3D. We still talk, or there's a way to get them to say, oh, well, they were so nice. Well, I'll continue talking to them, not this person. For some of you, this person doesn't react that way because there's lessons to learn with this. So if you are trying to control someone with, you know, giving too much of your time, energy, you're giving and giving and giving, or you're putting too much energy into your person, period. It may not have to be in the physical. You got to pull yourself back. This is also this person thinking that you were trying to control them. Like, let me get this person this. Or do this because I got them, wrapped them on my finger. I got them on a leash. Bottom of the deck is the Skater Girl card. Skating along, balance, outdoor date, letting things slide, adaptable, quickly, and seamlessly. See? This person like skating along, like, psh, I'm just like, you know, side to side. I'm just gonna go on this ice here and do my thing. But you do need balance to ice skate, right? You can only skate on one leg for so long. And again, with that balance, with the Six of Pentacles, there's got to be a balance in this connection. And your person's like saying, they're realizing that in order to have a happy, solid, stable connection, to be harmonious, and Six is about unconditional love, you have to give back too. It's not one-sided at all. But somebody was in a relationship where it was always one-sided. So yeah, some of you, with regards to the gift giving, or, you know, putting too much of your energy, time into this connection, and, you know, they wouldn't reciprocate what you were giving them, you just let it slide. Oh, okay. I'll just still keep being nice to you. Nope. Nope and nope. This is also your person being adaptable to those changes. About understanding that when somebody is being genuinely kind and generous, it is not a form of control. They need to adapt to those changes of reciprocity in a relationship. You got to give what you take. Freedom by George Michael. You can't just take, 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 and take. And you can't just give and give and give. So let's see what else we have. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Syrians, please be with us for highest good. How else does Libra's person feel or think about them? Please and thank you. Woo! Almost in the fire. Oh, geez, Louise. Okay, I was not thinking that God will reveal, or Holy Spirit, my team would reveal what this gift could be. We have the engagement ring. This second guessing about giving you this gift, right? Should I give them this gift? Wow. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. This person sees connection now for what it is. They want commitment with you. They want a partnership. So for some of you, the gift is an engagement ring. Okay. There's also a thing though with jewelry. Somebody who keeps giving somebody jewelry just to kind of like control them. Okay, if that's you, Libra, and you know it, it's not a healthy relationship. Okay. But somebody understands. They know they have to do right by you. They have to give now. And they feel pretty ashamed if they didn't do that because of what they were assuming about you because of other people's past actions. So I guess here is like a spoiler, guys, what your gift is. Some of you may feel this. Some of you may be surprised. Some of you are saying, yeah, right, whatever. This person's never going to commit. If you're thinking that, guess what? This is not going to happen. And I just got confirmation with that. Okay. So, bottom of the deck is the coffin. Putting a nail in the coffin. Endings bring new beginnings. Growth, change, liberation, and transition. They're transitioning to the next stage of this connection, guys, and it's union for a few of you who are in alignment. But if you're still putting too much energy and time into your person, and you're not doing things for you, you're not giving to yourself, you're not learning to receive, whether you're talking to your person or not, you're not in alignment. And if you're the person who's still like chasing them and giving them things or whatever, getting in their face, you're not in alignment with this ring right here, with this union, okay? Not yet, at least. So your person's undergone some huge transformation. This is a death card for me. They're like letting go of the past. They're like, I can't judge Libra based off of, you know, what people have done to me in the past, right? Past actions, like I talked about. I can't judge Libra because of my past relationships about unequal give and take, or somebody trying to control me, or maybe they were trying to control people. Maybe it went both ways. But this person wants a new beginning with you. They just want to put an end to what has gone on in the past. They want to put an end to, I'm hearing they want to stop taking advantage of your kindness because they've never met anyone who was that genuine with their generosity. They know this behavior of unequal give and take has to end. It has to end. They know they need to change, be adaptable to the changes. If I want somebody to be there for me, if I want things to be peaceful and harmonious and balanced, I have to be part of that balance. Because some of you, your person was the one who was doing all the taking. But there's a new beginning here. There is commitment and there is a union for those who are in alignment with it. Look at the top of the deck. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. I told you it's going to be a surprise. It's going to hit you out of nowhere. It's going to hit you like lightning. You're gonna get this commitment is gonna hit you like lightning, guys. Again, change, adaptability. There has to be equal give and take in a relationship. There has to be. It's not one-sided. If it's to be successful, it will not be one-sided. So this person's like a sudden change of heart too. Again, the transformation. The bottom of the deck is transition. We talked about the death card right there with the coffin. You're going to get shocking news of this. I mean, this is a surprise for sure for some of you with this engagement. With them wanting commitment, they're like, you know what? This union is coming, and it's coming very quickly. Very quickly. It's kind of the Knight of Swords that we saw in my weekly that got chopped off. That's how fast it's going to happen. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together and perfect. See, they're welcoming the love in. They're like, you know what? I need to change. They've grown quite a bit. Grown quite a bit. This is the death of the ego for them. They're like, you know what? Now I understand what this connection is. They want to get together. They want to meet with you. It's like they know that that you are the one here. I still have to fix my stand if I'm going to fix my stand. Or maybe I don't need a stand. Alright guys, so we're going to see what else we get. If we get the engagement card in this, that is double confirmation. But let's see. Or maybe wedding card. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Family, Plating Series. Please reveal to us for our highest good. What else would you like Libra to know with regards to how their person is thinking and feeling about them? And for those of you who are not in alignment yet, this person does want some sort of commitment, but it's kind of like they need to be in alignment with that. They have to understand that the connection has to be equal give and take. They have to commit themselves to the connection too. It can't just be the other person doing all the work. And this is also about you, Libra, committing to yourself instead of overcommitting to the connection, which is the shadow of Six of Pentacles. What else? How else does Libra's person feel and think about them? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Plating Series, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Your person is needing to trust that when they make this drastic change and they come forward to you asking for commitment, asking for your hand in marriage, proposing to you, that it's going to work out fine, that they will have the new beginning with you, that you will say yes, is what I'm hearing. This is also for you, Libra, to trust in this connection. But remember, you've got to give to yourself. You've got to commit to yourself, because when you commit to yourself, the things that you want to do, the goals you want to achieve, your person will in turn commit to you, right? It's the energy here. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. It's the wedding card. The situation involves marriage. I told you. Ooh, did I just crumble a card here? Yikes, it's the You Deserve Love card that came out in Gemini's reading. Oh no, came out in the live that I did. So, as I said, this is already confirming that this engagement will lead to marriage. Obviously, this person wants to marry you. This person is trusting that this marriage this time around is going to be balanced. There is going to be equal give and take as they see it now, and so do you, Libra, for those of you who are in alignment. This person is really trusting that when this, because they haven't met anybody like you, and just like, I can't just like date them. I want them to be mine. I want them to make it official here. I want people to know that Libra is my person and mine alone. This person's traditional. So, because I know there are counterparts who aren't going to marry, but that's because they've got different purposes. So, this person is trusting that they will have a marriage that they have always been wanting, that there will be equal give and take. Because maybe this person was the one who was giving so much, in a marriage and they didn't get back what they were hoping for. Again, the hug energy, I said it. I need physical touch. I need to be held. I need to be hugged. Even if you're a male, okay? Guys who are out there, don't think that you don't need some sort of embrace or you don't need hugs or something like that. You're human. It's not a girly thing, okay? The men in my family, they hug each other a lot, you know? We even customarily, the guys even kiss each other in the cheek, okay? We've seen this before. This is not a feminine thing. It's a sign of affection. It's a sign of love here. So there are some males who were needing this type of like physical touch or that type of attention, right? The hugs and things, the being next to, or just having a hand on the lap or massaging the head or something, scratching the back. They probably needed this in a relationship, in a marriage, and they didn't get that. And then going forward, some of them got divorced and were like, you know what? Or they gave so much to their spouse and they didn't appreciate them. So it turned into a cold heart. Their heart got cold because of it. They became standoffish and they're like, I'm not doing that again. I'm going to stop being kind. I'm going to stop being generous because my spouse took advantage of me. My friends took advantage of me. My parents took advantage of me. Everybody took advantage of me. Screw that. Especially in a marriage, guys. Especially in a marriage. They're like, I'm not doing that anymore. So when they meet you, they're like, I'm not putting in the effort. I'm just going to take from now on because that's what I deserve. But that's ego, and that's when you get hit with karma. Because remember, what you put into the universe, you get back. So if you keep taking and you're not being kind to others or something like that, it hits you in the ass. So this person's now realizing, I need to trust that that's not going to happen again. But your person knows who you are in this connection. Top of the deck. What did I say about making the effort? Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. They're now being encouraged. If they make the effort, that they trust, they have faith, it's going to work out. And if they put in their time, their energy, their love, doing things for them, that they will get the relationship they've been seeking. And it won't be like how it was before. Okay, guys, so I'm going to get some guidance or see what else Spirit wants to come through, what they want to convey to you guys with regards to your person. I am going to do the extended right after this. So if you want to join me there, click on the link in the description box below. Again, if you have any issues with the link or how to navigate things, the description box does give you some instructions to help you. If you still have a hard time, please do not hesitate to reach out to me if you really feel like you're being drawn to the extended reading. It is an 18+ reading, as I said. We're going to talk about what your person is sexually healing from. And we're going to get some really, really dirty messages. They're like really dirty, like their deepest, darkest fantasies about you. Okay? What they think about you at night, what they're doing at night, type of thing. We're also going to see what's happening next in your connection with this person. We're already getting this engagement energy here. Marriage, and after that we're going to pull other message cards, the message decks that I have created, to see what else they want to say to you that they haven't said. All right, so let's see, what other guidance do we have for Libra here with regards to the connection with their person, Holy Spirit, or what else does their person want them to know about how they're thinking and feeling? Please, thank you, Holy Spirit. Alrighty, I just knocked my love crystal there. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. I thought I saw something about resistance here. Here's the card. Look what's at the back. The tree. Growth. Go with the flow. Just go with the flow and everything would work out fine. Your person is starting to realize if I just go with the flow and let God lead here, Everything will work out. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. What you project out into the universe is what you get back. It's all energy, guys. And the last card is soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. That's why it's called a soulmate, guys. Not an earth mate. Right? Not a human mate. That makes no sense. It's a soul mate. There's a soul bond here where you guys will feel each other in the higher frequencies. Because with that Six of Pentacles, some of you are wanting them to be in the physical all the time. Nope, that's not what this connection is about. It's based on, it's a spiritually based connection. The bottom of the deck is the romance card, Cupid's arrows, strikes. This is also confirming that this is your person with the soulmate card. That did not happen by accident. Here's the romance card. And as you saw, the one after that is manifesting miracles, okay? Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. This person's also trusting, right? In their heart, right? The word trust is there. Again, it's there twice, which is why the card fell out the way it did. This is for your person to encourage themselves, to trust their heart, to trust God, to have faith in this. When they come back and they say, you know what? I just don't want to date you. I want a true commitment. I want something solid and stable. I want marriage. They're not screwing around. They're not fucking around with this. So this is also for you, Libra. Your dream will become a reality as long as you're trusting and you're having faith that you will come into union. We've seen the union card already, and we have the wedding card at the bottom of the deck there. But you got to be in alignment with it, right? You got to stop projecting those lower vibrational energies, because if you're not, projecting the low vibrational energies is not, it's not the higher vibrational energy, which is what divine union is. Okay? All right, guys. So I'm going to move on to the extended now. So I will see you there. Again, the link is in the description box below. All right? If you have any questions about anything, please let me know. All right? And if this is where I leave you, Libra, thank you so much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so, so much love. And I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness. Starting out.